All right, check. Let's go live, people. Happy New Year. Welcome. It's the 1st of January 2024. May this year bring power to you all. Are we live? Yes, I believe we are live. Live. Shout out to you all. I'm just tuning a few things. Bear with me. You know, it's Nakamoto Crypto. We're going to talk crypto today. We are live. New Year, Happy New Year. It's the 1st of January here. I'm not sure who's on or who's not on yet. Let me know in the comment below. It's going to be a powerful stream, guys. Tune in. All right, people. We're going to talk Bitcoin today. Look at my brother. I see, Smart, my brother. You already know. Smart been supporting throughout 2020, 2022. That's my brother. Shout out to Big Smart, man. I see him on Twitter going ham. You know, yeah. We're going to talk crypto today. Hopefully it's a powerful stream, you know. New year, people. Get ready. Stay ready. Hey, Smart, this thing is going to be crazy. This year, man, we're talking God candles. But hopefully, 2024 also comes with a great reset. So hopefully we don't reset as bad, because when we reset, it's going to be bad, because, when the stock market comes down, it brings down crypto with it. But when it does, hopefully, if this thing happen, usually it's before a halving. If it does happen before a halving, man, Smart, we're gonna have to sell everything and just put it in crypto, because you already know we way ahead of them, and it's time. It's gonna go bonkers. Nigga, Smart, because it's gonna go crazy. Let's go. It's gonna be insane, bro. Smart people don't know. This is 2024. Get ready, stay ready. Yeah. I was meant to go live with the other YouTuber, Solomon. Shout out to him, but he hit me up. I didn't see it for about an hour later when I woke up, but by that time I was having technical difficulty with his mic as well. So I offered him to come over here, but then his computer's playing up. But we're gonna reschedule, man. That's gonna be some good talk, me and that fella. Yeah. I'm gonna do some more streams in 2024, guys. It's not just gonna be some random videos every now and then, Yeah, because we're gonna have a lot to talk about. This is the year where everybody's bullish on crypto. Those who know, because I believe we're still early. If you look around the cryptocurrency market, right, it's only us. There's only us, Mark. Retail is not back in yet, and I believe they are going to be back in the busy when the busy gets going. Yeah. Shout out to crypto, man. We this is the year. This is it. Smart. The amount of info we've seen. Let me pull this thing. The amount of info that we have seen, it's gonna go bonkers. Yeah, it's gonna go crazy. What am I talking about, people? This right here. Y'all see this? This is gonna be crazy, guys. Saudi Aramco, $2.3 multi-trillion business, is on the verge of embracing Bitcoin, guys. This is the MBS, Prince Salman and them, bro. This is the Saudis now. They're coming in. The world's largest oil and gas company seems to be on the verge of investing in Bitcoin. Their market capitalization is around into business with SBI Holdings, that Japanese financial service company. And yeah, The agreement between those two, though, yeah, it's in the field of digital assets, and the number one digital asset right now is Bitcoin. So in other words, there's a chance that Saudi Aramco will be buying a ton of Bitcoin this year. SBI Holdings, they recently talked with American bank standards and all of these other big corporations, and this is set to take Bitcoin at least $100,000 by 2024. Now, I see a lot of people predicting Bitcoin to 100K before the halving. We have never seen something like that before, bro. I'm not counting it out, but I'm just saying historically, Bitcoin has always hit new all-time highs a few months after the Bitcoin halving, which means if it happens, it's going to happen probably sometimes after April this year. But before April, nah, I don't see it. If it happens, it's a blessing, though. But yeah, it is what it is. Usually, Bitcoin goes past its previous highs after a Bitcoin halving. Yeah. And they signed an agreement about what, $3.2 trillion the Saudi company will be looking to invest by 2030. Man, this is a crazy article. Mohammed bin Salman, these guys, they get in, they're gonna make Michael Saylor look like he's not buying anything, bro. Michael Saylor is the biggest guy right now in terms of Bitcoin, and he's smart. He's buying for the next 50 years. But Saudi Aramco, these guys, for every 10 million Michael Saylor's got, these people can bring in 2, 3, 4 billion. Somebody said there's 2 people that are ready to $1 billion coin alone. Imagine where that's going to send the price. And if you go to Messari and all of these analytic research companies, you would notice that exchanges, Bitcoin is drying up on exchanges. And every time that happens, that means there's a high demand. So millionaires and billionaires are quietly buying Bitcoin, anticipating the rush. And when the rush happens, boy, this is going to go bonkers. Smart, they're not ready for us. Look at Smart. He said, build your stables for the pullback. Exactly, Smart. That's exactly what I'm doing. I did that with the likes of Zen. I did that with the likes of Bonk Inu. And shout out to Bonk Inu, man. I was just talking to Mr. Zuni. I was in his comment section. He made a fire video about Bonk and how we were so early in it, And Bonk, people don't know, man. I've only put in like $70, pulled out almost 8.2K out of it. And I chucked that into stable coins. The rest, put it into the main portfolio that I've shown. Smart. People, they need to realize how to play the game. You have to take profits in order for you to prosper and move up. Because I'm always stabled up because I know that if there's a dip, there's an opportunity. Crypto always gives you an opportunity. No one missing out on anything, bro. People don't realize that. People always tell you, yo, you're missing out. No, you're not missing out. Just chill out. If you chill out and you wait, it's going to give you a chance to get back in. Yeah. Smart goes like that. They're cutting rates. Yeah. The rate hikes. People need to start watching that. This is a recession year. I see a lot of people talking about 2024 bullish and all this other stuff, but they're not watching the Great Reset yet. What am I talking about? Every year, dragon year, right? There's a big reset. And some people, they don't get it. A dragon year, there's a big reset. The last dragon year we had was 2000. And what happened in the year 2000? Let me pull something out to show you guys. Smart is fire for bringing this up. Smart, my brother, he's on point. Let me pull this up for a minute, right? Yeah. I gotta pull this up because this is crazy. Yeah. Because 2024, man. 2024 is going to be epic, guys. Just bear with us. We are ready. Let me pull up this thing right here. All right, we're in. Right? Every dragon year, some major great reset happens in the financial ecosystem. The last time this thing happened was in the tech revolution of the year 2000, right? In 2000, if people remember, the dot-com bubble happened. What was the dot-com bubble? The internet was new, and all of these companies were coming out saying, hey, I am Kim.com, I am X.com, I am this one.com. Everybody were coming up with their websites because it was cool to do it. But they were also, it was just like the ICO phase of 2017. Smart was here. He knows ICOs. So when the dot-com bubble happened, a lot of these companies were coming out of nowhere. Now 90% of them were scams, right? Some people invested in 20-year stock market time frame, the company wind up crashing. They didn't build anything. That's why the dot-com bubble crashed. Boom. This was like similar to the ICO of 2017, right? So for the stupid people that call people crypto gambling, they don't know jack about crypto. Crypto literally comes from this. Bitcoin comes from this dot-com bubble right here. With the 2017 ICOs, people talk about what? They talk about ICOs, initial coin offerings, which comes from the initial offering. So the same way you are investing in electroneum, right, in the company and their vision in the future, and put a 5-10 year time frame in 2017, is the same way the dot-com people were doing it back in 2000s in these stock market companies. Now the good thing about it is there was a good 5 to 10% that came out of the dot-com bubble crash. Everything else went away, but Google came out of that. You see what I'm saying? The IBMs came out of that. The Microsoft, all of these giant companies that 20 years later, 15 years later, they are here right now changing the world. They came out of the dot-com bubble. In crypto, now, are you going to call the people who invested in Google back in 2000 and they millionaires right now, are you going to call them gamblers? No, that's stupid. You're going to call them investors. That's why crypto has nothing to do with gambling. There's a lot of gambling aspect in the cryptocurrency market, meaning people launch projects and they just guesstimating X, Y, and Z, and then it pumps and then it dumps. But crypto gradually has been doing exactly what the dot-com people been doing, bro. So if you invest in a long-term ICO, because out of 2017, you could argue that some good companies, crypto companies, came out of it. Monaco Visa card, ICO 2017. Right now, they are crypto.com and they bought a whole Van Staples arena, a basketball arena, you know? That's dope. This is a cryptocurrency that managed to do that. And they doing Visa cards, credit cards, all of that good stuff, right? You can ICO 2017 at 10 cents, ran up to $600 4 years later. Binance is still here. The exchange is running. They got a coin market cap analytical site. They building all of these Web3 stuff. They have their own blockchain. Are you going to call investing those who invested into Binance in 2017, right? Are you going to call them gamblers? You're dumb. That's why I said people watch these stupid YouTubers who just gamble into HYIPs. Smart. They don't know what HYIPs are. It's high yield investment platforms. They have nothing to do with crypto. Those HYIPs is just like putting your money into BitPetite and all of these other websites that'll tell you, hey, just put my money into this, and then boom, Kiopi, 10% a day, 5% a day, selling packages. They don't know, Smart. We've done that back in 2017. That's gambling. You should go and register that as a legal gambling site. But for the Binances of this world and what they have done for the past 6 years as legitimate businesses, if you bought Binance during ICO at 10 cents, you are an investor. You are not a gambler. There's a difference there. That's the difference between us and those clowns who just gambling in the DeFi space. And what they're doing is not even DeFi. They're just middleman stuff. That's why I laugh when they talk about first principles. I said, that's stupid. The first rule of first principle is what? Not your keys, not your crypto. First rule. But what they do, they take the money, go give it to the middleman, and then be like, oh yeah, nah, I'm first print. Like, come on, bro, cut it out. Centralized exchanges are not first principles, but they are pretty much the largest exchanges that are running crypto right now. The BlackRocks, they trying to dominate. They're trying to get rid of them get them out the way so they can establish the coin bases of this world and whatnot. It'd be interesting to see how that play out. But yeah, I might make a video explaining further what I just broke down about how stupid people, these YouTubers who've been in the space for 2-3 years trying to teach you what crypto is, just all gambling and gray areas, because they don't know nothing about the history and what we have been through. If 17 and that crypto company is still here, the crypto coin is still here, you are an investor, not a gambler. There's a big major difference. So yeah, powerful, man. That was my little rant. Shout out to you all. Yeah, people need to learn how to respect this space, bro. Will it be spot or over the counter? Smart. I think it's gonna be over the counter, bro. If it's spot, we're gonna spike up to 60,000 in no time before we can come back to have that big crash. If it has to be over the counter, because imagine, Smart, the big god green candles, Saudi Aramco or whoever coming in here get approved for a Bitcoin ETF, and they be like, yo, let me $1 billion, $2 billion, $3 billion, like what MicroStrategy was doing towards the end of 2020, right? Bitcoin was at $12,000 when Michael Saylor came in. Michael Saylor is a baby with this. He's young, not in age, but in the crypto space. When he was talking about Bitcoin, it was 12,000. He discovered it. He got exciting, and then every day on the news, I was covering it on my channel. Michael Saylor did another big buy. Articles were coming out right and left. And Michael Saylor was like, yeah, 12,000. Once he buys, within hours, it's 13,000, 14,000. We just kept going up and up because Michael Saylor, he took us to the bull market of 2021. And that was powerful. But yeah, I think it's going to be over the counter. Over the counter means you're buying it off the market. You go into companies like Coinbase and said, hey, just transfer the Bitcoin in my wallet. The market doesn't have to know. And then I'll give you the money. These big exchanges, they do that a lot. Why? To not disrupt the market. That's the reason why they do that. They doing that not to disrupt the market. You see what I'm saying? Now, let's go to the market and see what's going on. Because people, right now, 2024 is going to be crazy, bro. Indeed. Yeah. Yeah, I had to differentiate the two, man, because people disrespect crypto a lot and they don't know what the hell they are into. It's just new dumb YouTubers. This is why, Smart, I don't entertain these guys. It's just like, come on, bro. It's not even worth talking to you. If a YouTuber come out and tell you, oh, you people are low IQ, they the lowest IQ. That's why they call themselves dumb YouTuber, because that's just who you are. You are who you call yourself. Words have power. They have manifestations. All right, let's see. Let's see what the market has to offer today. Because 2024, man, get ready. Look at Bitcoin at 42,000, still holding that resistance line. Solana, we're going to talk about Solana soon. Shout out to Mr. Zuni. Zen ETH Yeah, they said hi. Hello. Happy New Year to you, man. Zen ETH Happy New Year. Let's go. Zen 2024, man. Hopefully, when it comes out, X1, all of that good stuff, Jack is cooking. Jack is cooking. We're going to be back in time and excited and all of that stuff, man. Right now, it's just like the Zen community is on gun hold right now. We're just chilling. This is where we don't know what to do, where to go. But, we're going to keep on building and striving. Zen, I was truly hoping that I was coming from that angle. People didn't understand me when it comes to Zen, but I wanted Zen to be the product that it was designed to be. But because Jack deviated to all these other things that he was building, it kind of held the Zen community down. So it didn't help us long term towards the end of 2023. But if he built on, back in April when we had that momentum, if he built upon that momentum, he built different stuff, but it didn't benefit Zen though. I wanted him to build around Zen and take that energy of dbxen coming on, learning Zen and all these other companies. If he took that, because Zen is a marketable product, but Zen is everywhere. That was my vision. The mass adoption tool, when I read the white paper, I was like, shit, but this is amazing. This is a marketing tool. But Jack doesn't take advantage of that. He's always doing some other stuff. That's the man. Shout out to Jack Levy, man. But yeah, hopefully X1 will bring that finally together. But yeah. Smart said, yeah, right, exactly. Facts. Smart, these people don't know, bro. They new into the space, you know? They're new into the space. They want to come into the space just to disrespect it and say crypto's just gambling. You're dismissing almost 12 years worth of work of what these Bitcoin developers have done. You're dismissing, you're shitting on whatever this altcoin wave of 2017 has brought up. Yeah, ICOs, there was a lot of scams. There wasn't even meme coin, but it was just ICO scams. People will come and tell you, hey, we're going to go ICO live on Saturday. We're going to go do some computer programming. We're going to be just like Facebook, X, Y, and Z. And then you put your money in the ICO. Coin launches, drops 90%. The company takes cash out and they run. They think point EOS, the guy who used to argue with Charles Hoskinson a lot. He was saying back in 2017 that Cardano will not be anything. EOS Cardano only had a $66 million ICO. You guys, Charles Hoskinson is a scammer. He's a con artist. Dan Laramie, remember? Dan Laramie used to attack Cardanians way back in the days, and he was here since 2010. He was emailing back and forth Satoshi. He's the only guy that pissed off Satoshi Nakamoto with email. Dan Laramie, the founder of EOS, he used to email back Satoshi about the code, about Bitcoin, how this is not going to work, X, Y, and Z. And Satoshi got so frustrated with him, Satoshi wound up telling him, hey, man, I don't have time to explain Bitcoin to you, bro. You're going to get it later. So that email became famous once EOS rug pulled, and Charles Hoskinson replied that to him about 10 years later, sometimes in 2020, if you remember that. He was shitting on Charles Hoskinson and Cardano, say it's delegated proof of stake. It'll never work. EOS is the next Ethereum. EOS was going to beat Ethereum. And in 2017, I participated. We paid $4 billion to this EOS guy, Dan Laramie. And what he do? Nothing came out of that blockchain. EOS is dead. He took that money and he ran with it, bro. Nothing came out with it. But look at where Cardano is, bro. $60 million ICO, he turned into a multi-billion. Man, Hoskinson is the GOAT, bro. The VCs, they don't like him because there's no Ponzinomics with Cardano. That's the thing about it. It's a slow mover. It's peer-reviewed scientific research. That's why even developers coding on Cardano is extremely difficult. You got to do your homework. The UTXO is no joke. It's different from EVM. Yeah, Bambo. Smart goes, exactly, Smart. Token price don't matter. That's what they used to say. Token price don't matter. It's like, they had to learn the hard way. Token price matters. Token price only don't matter, Smart, with Zen, because Zen is designed to do that. It's designed to go to zero. The white paper told you, hey, man, if you're worried about the price, you're going to have to struggle. This thing is just going to go down. So mint it. If you're profitable, sell that shit and move on. If you want to speculate in it long term, you're welcome. You can always keep them. Yeah. But man, oil and money is going to come. Master Ease, shout out to you. But yes, Michael say token price don't matter. Them drippers learned, they learned the hard way that token price matters, right? Because they try to always do that in DeFi. You're comparing yourself to these companies. They always tell you, well, Bitcoin is a this, Bitcoin is a that. you know, we're supposed to be better than them and X, Y, and Z. But if your yields are not sustainable, it's just gonna crash to zero. You know what I'm saying? They're not even working on being utility companies like what the Binances of this world do. Because the BNB token, despite what the SEC and all these guys are doing, look at BNB, it's still holding up. Why? Because people are using it. It's a utility token. People are trading it. People are using it to transact. People are using it as a gas token. That's why these dumbass gamblers in crypto don't understand. These are utility tokens, bro. They have use case. People are coming every day, thousands of people, millions of people in crypto to use Ethereum as gas fees. Despite how expensive it is, it's the most expensive blockchain. So BlackRock understands that, though. That's why they investing into Bitcoin and Ethereum and all these other. Come on, bro. What the BRC twins about to do for Bitcoin, you're gonna see a use case on another level. Yeah. Oh, look at my bro Marcus. Shout out to Marcus, one of the channel members. Hey, Marcus, happy new year, my brother. 2024 is ours. Let's go. Marcus with the $10 donation. Shout out to my bro Marcus. Already know. I got some make soon, probably later on today. But yeah, Marcus, stay ready. 2024 is ours, man. Let's get it. Yeah. Master Ease said, and SBI bullish on XRP big time. Yeah, they are. The SBI Holdings, man. These big giant companies, they're coming. That's why I'm positioning myself with the utility tokens like Electroneum and XRP. Even AVAX could be, right? I'm positioning myself with those ones because when the bank money come in, they're going to look into those first before they can look into something else. Yeah, Smack says EOS is trash. Exactly, Smack. $4 billion. Nothing came out of it, bro. Coin didn't pump. It all went to zero. He cashed out billions of dollars and he ran, bro. You know, that was very hurtful. And he's part of the ICO of 2017. But back then, I didn't come in the mindset of, oh, I'm gambling in crypto. That was bullshit. I was thinking stock market because I come from that world. Smart. I was doing TD Ameritrades, you know, penny stocks way back in 2015. I found end of 2014, 2015. That's what I was doing, just penny stocks. And every company that I put my money in, I'm like, hey, what this gonna do 5 to 10 years? Because I was in my 20s back then. I was young, and 20, yeah, I was young back then, you know. And I'm thinking within 10 years, if I just turned 32, what am I gonna do with all this stuff? As a young man, investing into penny stocks and all this other stuff back then. Long-term horizon. When I came into crypto, same mindset in 2017. I did not come in here and say I'm gambling. I'm looking into long-term cryptocurrencies. That's what led me into Cardano because of their vision. And look what they're doing today. That's what's leading people to Binance and all these other companies. None of this stuff is gambling, bro. It's just a complete replica of what the stock markets and the dot-com bubble did. And some good companies are emerging out of that right now. The fruition is about to get paid off by, you know, the BlackRocks of this world. Now the whole world will be adopting crypto. And even the meme coins that these clowns be calling gambling, they're dumb. They don't know. But look at Snek, what the Snek is doing. I might make a Snek video. Snek is legitimizing themselves, turning into a company now. They're selling you energy drinks live. They're developing video games, bro. Shiba Inu, which is the second largest meme coin in the world. What are they doing now? They have their own blockchain. The Shibarium is using SHIB token as a gas token and they burning it. You telling me that's not utility? You're still gonna look at this and a meme coin and just gambling gray area because they stupid ass YouTubers. What's the point of talking to these dummies, bro? They don't respect the space. That's why the space shouldn't respect them. These clowns. Yeah, Smack goes, Pulse is the new ETH. Let's go, Smack. Smack, I have to talk. Smack. Bro, we have to give respect to that man. People who was talking shit about Richard Hart, that's why I respect Ricky, bro. The fact that he gave me a blockchain that works, and I did not even sacrifice. And right now, I'm DCAing into pulsechain under sacrifice price, bro. Come on. I used to say pulsechain 10 cents. I don't ever see you into those smart. If this thing gets close to a penny, even at 0.001, we're gonna make a shit ton of money, bro. Come on. I don't care what the SEC says, bro. Richard Hart gave you a blockchain that's way better than Ethereum, 10 times. When I'm transacting on Pulse and I have to pay, come on, bro. Richard Hart's devs are they sharp, bro. People just don't know. Yeah, Smart goes, people just don't know. It's going to keep burning and reducing the supply. No more coins will ever be created. That's powerful, Smart. That's powerful. The only hurdle that's going to block Richard Hart is the fact that he's not addressing this SEC stuff. And when the new bull market, like, we know that, Smart. We know, Ricky, and how. But the bull market crowd is what I'm worried about. When they come in here and they put that stain on Richard Hart's shoulder, on his shirt, then they said, man, this dude, the SEC, he's running from the SEC, he's not addressed. Gonna make him look like a criminal. That's what Richard Hart doesn't understand. I watched his video, right? And he's still stuck under the old world of, oh, the Bitcoiners. Yeah, I was right, you was wrong. Ricky, move away from that stuff. That's old talk. We already know you was right. But you got to do it right this time, though, with the people. You got to get the SEC out of your dealings, this stuff, the right. It's not going to be good for the Pulsicans. Hexicans are good, bro. You've made them multi-millionaires. They rich. They don't have to worry about none of this. They don't care about Pulsechain. They're moving over everywhere, bro. Hexicans, they got the bag. But the Pulsicans, people who sacrifice for Pulsechain because they believe in freedom of speech and all this other stuff you was preaching, do them that service, Richard Hart. I know he's watching. Richard Hart, do them that service and get the SEC out of your way. Do it right. Because your blockchain, I'm telling you, is fire, bro. It's one of the better blockchains. Transactions are cheap. I'm using Pulsechain. It's just like I'm using a better Ethereum, bro. Come on. Pulsechain is solid. You give them a chain, you got nothing to. The PLS token is not a scam token. It's the use case. People are burning it. They're using it as a transaction for gas fee. Come on, Richard Hart. Smart goes, BNB and CAKE are looking good. Yeah. Use case is coming for these PLS tokens, man. BNB and Binance and CAKE. The CAKE token, if you notice, they're doing a lot more what's that thing again? A lot more yield farming with it. They're giving it a lot more use case. If you go to PancakeSwap, you can use the CAKE token for almost everything. So all of these exchange tokens, utility tokens now. Now they're gonna come out and be more powerful. Tokens, definitely. Yeah. Solana, hey, did you guys see my Solana top call? Shout out to Zuni watching his videos and yeah, calling the Solana top, man. When I was talking about it, I think we was at 120 something per Solana. They're right up here, 122, and it was heating up. And you see suddenly these large YouTubers coming out. Hey guys, Solana is gonna go bonkers, X, Y, and Z. I was like, people, take profits, and look what happened. As soon as I made that video, boom, we dropped down to almost $98 per Solana, you know. And yeah, Solana in January, watch it. It's cooling off right now. This is where you want it to be. When Mr. Zuni was talking about it, that's why I like his videos. When he talks about it, rips. And about a year later, when he talks about it, nobody's buying. Nothing. But about a year later, this is what's happening. And now, if you look at what Solana did over the past year, I mean, that's 1,000% increase. Take some profits. If you were in it, if you bought $25 Solana, $50, $60, whatever, you up, you way up. Some people bought Solana under $10, right? They way up, but people forget to take profits. Take some profits, guys, because the blockchain within itself has been experiencing outages. Even if you remember the beginning of this year, Solana had its 10th outage because, again, they sacrificed security. Fast, but it's not secure. Solana is easy to hack. It's easy to exploit. That's why you've been seeing a lot of these hacks and exploits. Now, if you're sitting up here now saying Solana to the moon, we're going to go to $1,000 per Solana, you're not experienced in this game, because a major hack, it only takes one on a blockchain. What are the harmony guys? the Harmony Bridge hack, guys. Yeah, it only takes one. And if this happens in Solana, man, you're gonna see this price come down heavily. And the second factor that I talked about is the fact that the inflation, bro. They're inflating the price, jacking it up. They're inflating the tokens. I mean, minting more Solana and dumping it on the market to pay off their validators, and that's going to be extremely difficult for the price to keep on pumping and pumping and pumping. There's a lot of dodgy activities going around within the Solana core teams, allegedly, and the Solana validators. So you gotta watch out. You have to watch out, people. This is not sweet all the time. You know, otherwise people are gonna get caught up. I'm trying to save the FOMO crowd because they're always late into something, and it's gonna be extremely difficult for them to get these kind of things. Before they do, it's too late. Yeah. Smart goes, you have to remember people sacrificed on all different coins. The SAC wallet is ready for the Boron coin. A Hexicans gave Richard Hart a lot of their hex during sacrifice phase for pulsechain. Why? Because why not? This dude said, hey, I gave you 10,000 X, you're rich now, give me some of that hex you made. So they gave it right back to the sacrifice wallet. I just feel sorry for the pulsecans who sacrificed, and right now they way under sacrifice. I think 70% down rate or something, but he's gonna bring it back up, boy. You know Ricky. When he used to wear the top hat. He used to wear that top hat, and when Richard Hart, the only thing holding him though is like, Smart, is he gonna get scared now that the SEC is onto him and he's not gonna pump it as much? That is what I see. Or is he gonna say F it? And I don't see energy when I see his videos. He look like he's down, like he's addressing it, but he's not addressing it. Like he's going back, like he's throwing ad hominems back at the SEC guys. And that's the problem, Yeah. He needs to get that out of his way, man, because that stick is a scammer. SEC is watching him. This was the Hex guy. And they got him on video with jewelries on, expensive cars and all this stuff, saying $250,000, I'm a millionaire, I'm a billionaire. Come on, bro. That's not a good look. Smart goes, I'm still bullish, but you gotta watch out for them major hacks that's been going on over there. There's some small ones. There's also the meme coin craze. Somebody came out the other day with an article and said, yo, Solana, somebody put like what, $60 on a Solana token and meme coin token, and within 22 days that token ran up hundreds of thousands of X's, and he made like $2.1 million or something to that nature, right? But he couldn't cash out, Smart, because there's not enough liquidity. So what he did, he sold 500,000 and he's sitting on his big bag, the rest of it, because he can't cash out. That's the thing about these meme coins. That's why I tell people all the time, as we going up, take some profits, bro, because when it comes to you selling your moon bags, nobody's able to do that. There's no liquidity to do it. You can only do that stuff with the large caps. And the large caps, they don't give you those big giant candles like the meme coins can. Meme coins, they can only do that because, listen, if something starts at 50,000, 100,000 liquidity in there and market cap, and then it explodes to millions, that's the only thing. You can only do that with them ones. The large caps, you can't be moving Cardano like that. You need billions of dollars to dump it on the market per day to see those extreme green candles. This is why they've become investment vehicles now. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. Solana has the $20 cell phone plan, and it's only in Florida, but it's moving nationwide. Oh, yeah, they're marketing themselves. I've seen them. They took that electroneum move, Smart. Remember when electroneum was selling their phones? Hey, if that happens, it also gonna help crypto massively adapt themselves, man. Crypto needs mass adoption. It's time for us to get out there in the real world and bring people into crypto. And yeah, man, it's gonna happen. Hopefully in 2024. Hey, hello, R3A. Shout out to you. Yeah. Smack says if he tries, they will lock him up. Remember, the guy from Tornado Cash is still locked up without a trial. Nobody's doing shit about it. Yeah, they did that dude wrong, bro. They treated him like he's some kind of criminal. But Smack, if you look at it, a lot of these altcoin giant guys, they all use Tornado Cash. There's a lot of Tornado Cash wallets that are out there now. They did that guy wrong. They're trying to treat him like some kind of criminal, because a lot of the Monero guys from early Monero people and Zcash and all these privacy tokens, they were transacting with Tornado Cash. And some DeFi scammers was also using Tornado Cash with their hot wallets, so they can, whatever they hack, bridge. Remember all of those exploits that was happening last year in DeFi? They all use Tornado Cash, because if you use it, it's like a spin. It's like a Rumbler wallet. It just gives you these random wallets, and then you can be able to cash out. Nobody can track the transactions on the blockchain anymore, and you dip with the cash. So the fact that they do that with no trial, treating him like a criminal, he just created the web. He's all good. But these people are stupid, man. But now, Smack, you're right. he's kind of worried now that he don't want them to jam him up. I think he said it in the video too. He said, I gotta watch what I say now. That's why if I say anything, they're gonna jam me up. They're gonna say, we got you. You was doing X, Y, and Z. And that's what the SEC want him to do. But I don't like the fact that he's avoiding this stuff. This is the Richard Hart we're talking about. The Richard Hart who knows everything, right? I was right against Bitcoin and such. You don't know how to do this, that. I know law. I know this and I know that. Back in 2019, 2020, he used to fight people a lot in the altcoin space and the Bitcoin space that they don't understand Hex. Hex is not a security and whatnot. He had his stuff on point, bro. Where is that Richard Hart right now? We need him back. It seems like he's running away from it, And that's what scares me. Like, why is he quiet about it? Does he know that they're trying to lock him up, or they're trying to throw the DOJ book at him? Because the more he lives this dragging, they might not get him because he's in a foreign country, but they're going to put his name out there, make him look bad. And it's going to be another John McAfee story, unfortunately. Hopefully not. But if that happens, the pulsechain is going to be waiting for a long time, well into the bull market, for them to see pulsechain pumping. Because he'll be scared to use that money now. Because when he does it, they're going to be like, yo, it's even worse now. He's using the sacrifice money to pump pulsechain, as if you're not supposed to do that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, R3A said, can you take a look at Gary token? What's Gary token? Let's have a look. Is that a Gambler token? I don't know, bro. I do not know. Gary token. Is that GRI? I can see Gary Network. So let's see. Let's have a look. Is it this one? Gary Network is at 4 cents right now. For the last 24 hours, it's down 1%. Last 7 days, it's up 3%. Last month, it's up 26%. It's looking healthy. But for the last year, it's down 13%. So when did these guys launch? 26th of January 2022. This was like almost 2 years ago. They launched, they pumped to about 80 cents, almost $1. And then they did this. This is another altcoin. That's the 11 chart. When an altcoin does the 11 chart, bro, it's going to be difficult for them to bring back. Now, what does Gary token have to offer in this world in terms of crypto, right? Tokenomics. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So about 900 million. So about 1 billion tokens. Hey, man, this is low in terms of supply. This is actually good. I like tokens with like 1 billion supply and a little bit more than that. These tokens, they can easily hit $1, but it has to come down with the team, with the community, and marketing. So shout out to you. You're talking about Gary token. I like the tokenomics already because the supply is low. It's not multi-billion, it's like a billion. 273 million are circulating. That means but that's only 27% of the supply. That means 62 or 63% of the supply is not unlocked. So be careful. My guess is the people who did this, they are those still holding a lot of supply. You want them to sell and get out first. And they're not going to do that because you're only down 96%. So any little pump, you see these little pump, let's zoom in. See these little pump, dump. It's these guys that are doing it. So watch out for those people. They have to sell and get out first. And then you can talk about Gary token pumping now. Whatever Gary Network has to offer. Man, they on OKEX, Gate.io, KuCoin. Yeah, they on most of these large exchanges, right? About Gary Network, they are the largest Web3 live streaming platform. Unlock a world of live stream. Okay. I like companies working with Web3, man. Yeah. Now, shout out to them. Yeah. R3A, like and subscribe now. Hey, welcome to the channel, R3A. Shout out to you, man, for bringing us Gary token. If you have a token suggestion, let's go. Baba Jaga 69. You dump. He's just sending big movie. Yeah. He's worried about Richard Hart. I don't know, man. Ricardo Corazon. His adventures. Yeah. You're not informed enough about what? Richard Hart? Oh man, listen, we well informed. We've seen enough to be informed. You talking about I'm not well informed enough. Wait till you talk to Smark. Smark is right in there. Smark is an OG hexagon and pulsechain. That's why when I need some of that information, I'll be going to Smark. Richard makes 1 hour, 20-minute report. Look this first before you open your. What the hell are you talking about? This idiot. It's not a 20, but it's not a, what do you call it, 20-minute report. It's not, it did the part where he talked about the SEC. This shows me that you didn't even watch the whole thing. The part where he talked about the SEC was towards the very end of that 1 hour video. Okay, you need to do your homework before you come back and talk to me. He's fool. Yeah, R3A said yes. Oh yeah, it was that one, Gary Network. They're doing Web3. If they're doing Web3, they need to market themselves heavily because that's a niche that not many are talking about. Like the Sonorous and the DJ nodes and whatnot trying to be Spotify. It's a small niche that nobody's talking about. Yeah. That's why people be taking stuff from us, because when we're talking about it, nobody's watching, bro. You know, large YouTubers always do that. They come over here, steal our stuff. I talk about Sonorous DJ nodes, they steal it. Within hours, they make a video about it and then credit to somebody else. This is what these clowns do. They don't watch. At least give credit to the guy you discovered the stuff to. You know, I do that, but I give credit to Mr. Zuni. I say, yo, Mr. Zuni is the one who's talking about bonk. That's why towards the end of the year, for the last few weeks, I said, now y'all need to give Mr. Zuni his flowers, because when he was telling me about bonk, it was just like this. Live streams. It was last year, end of December, January 22. That's when he received his airdrops and everything. He was super early into bonk. And he was telling me, Nakamoto, Solana's going to come back this year. Big. He knew what he knew. And I trusted his instinct and his research, because he's in there. He's within the Solana ecosystem. He knows the ins and outs. He's getting the airdrop. He's using the chain, right? He knew what was coming. He's in their Telegram group, Discords, everything. So give these guys their flowers, man. Smart goes, I'm okay with waiting. Hey, Smart, you have to, bro. Right now, we investors. If you're an investor, you have to have a long-term horizon. Even if pulsechain misses the 2025 bull market, the next one, it could suddenly ode. It could explode in terms of layer one. I'm just glad that people are using the pulsechain token. The biggest weapon is pulsechain. Forget about Hex, him fighting for Hex, because he made his mistakes with it. He took sacrifice money to, I don't know. They said now you're not supposed to do that, and that's funny. But post chain, he's got a chain that works. They can't do jack with that. People are using it and transacting on a day-to-day basis on post chain. Those are the talking points he needs to use if he ever walks into court with these clowns and he get them out of there. Yeah, R3A said listed it has 100 million users in India. They are social media's biggest streaming platform. Let's go. Wow. Gary Network, right? Social media platforms. This is coming. Streaming platforms are all coming with the what do you call it? Web3, man. 3 a lot of people from that crowd. Imagine the Facebook crowd coming into crypto. They haven't yet. You know, imagine the all of these other social media, the Instagram crowd coming into I don't have Instagram, but yeah, I need to start putting some stuff up again. But if those crowds start coming into crypto, man, it's gonna be insane. Barbara said, and your captain seems like you're only gonna go to the moon with your hub. What the hell are you talking about? Get out of here, bro. This dude is dumb. Popping onto my live talking shit. I'm trying to be nice, bro. Going to the moon, bro. We headed into a bull market. Of course we going to the moon. Smart goes, people hated on liquid loans, but that stability pool is fire. Yeah, exactly, Smart. And this is the problem with hexicans, Smart. With all due respect, these hexicans, they need to learn how to give other things chances. You know, hexicans are just married to Richard Hart's ideology. And that's very dangerous. That maxi mentality, it can take you to extremes to say, I'm not going to get in to this because Richard Hart's coins only hex, pulsechain, and pulsex. Even though we've had people that came and scammed the hexicans, you know, even Zenians did that. Zenians stalled the hexicans crowd. Jack Levin literally took hexicans and he built his own thing. You know, people do that. You know, you can argue that Richard Hart did the same thing to the Bitcoiners, bro. He even wanted them in hex so bad early. He airdropped hex to them. You know, he gave them a free Bitcoin pretty much, but they didn't believe in him because it was so new and he looks like a magician and a scammer. So if he's telling his early hardcore Hexican fans, don't invest into any other protocols, these guys are just scammers, they coming into the Hex community, they're doing, you know, you're dismissing the fact that, you know, some of these things can be good. And that's what liquid loans was. Liquid loans it became a whole mess. It was the very first project that was sacrificed on top of Postchain, if I believe. And because of that, they received millions of dollars and people have waited for years. Liquid loans was just waiting for Postchain to launch. And even after Postchain launch, it took them several months before they can come out with it. And it's finally out. And their stability pool is working. They're trying to work. They're trying to make it right. Projects like that, I can respect. At least they didn't steal all of your sacrifice money and they pissed off. They ran. But they finally came up with something, you know, and the Hexicans need to learn how to do that. I made a video to Zenians and reminding them, my first Titanx video, I said, Zenians, you better watch out. You're going to have people that will stab you in the back. They will come into the community and they're going to create whatever they got going on and they're going to scam the people and they're going to do X, Y, and Z. I was talking from that angle. But in the same video, I told them, yo, don't discriminate against any new project calling yourself a Zen Maxi, or I'm not going to invest into Titanx because of X, Y, and Z. I don't have any personal thing against Jake Sharp. In that video, in the same first video, I told people, yo, I might check out Titanx. I'm going to ape in. And me and Marcus, we got in. Day one, Titanx, I made my 280-day, mints and all this other stuff. Because I don't discriminate against other cryptos. This channel is not a Maxi, not a Cardano Maxi, not nothing Maxi. We are cryptocurrency investors. If we see a project that we like and it has the potential to make people money, we're going to talk about it on this channel. People always make that mistake. Oh man, you are full on Cardanian. You are full on this one. You are Zenian. You are this, you are that. No, you are an investor. Have that mindset in the back of your head and stay diversified, man. Don't marry a single project thinking it's going to go to the moon, it's going to take you. That's how you get wrecked and you get left behind. And you're looking back, you're like, man, I should have been into all these other different projects. If I just put a little bit of money in there, I would have been all right. But because you had that maxi mentality, you didn't learn enough to get to be diversified. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, it wasn't really nothing against these guys, man. Yeah, R3A say, hey, my comments are getting deleted. Why? I think it's the YouTube algorithm does that because of this clown here, this dude here. I need to hide his stuff because he's swearing at people. I need to get him out of here. Get the hell out of here. Ban this dude. Let's put him on timeout first. Because of this dude, because he's swearing in the live shows, when the algorithm picks up your comments and everybody else's, they try to, because it's a computer, it's an algorithm, it's just what do you call it? It's AI. It's picking up things thinking it's everybody else, but it's just one clown. My bad, guys. I needed to get rid of his ass out of here. So yeah, I think he's doing it. But R3, you good, man. I can see your comments now. R3 said listed it has 100 million users in India. Yeah. Now R3, I can see your stuff now. I just needed to get rid of his. Look at their website. Yeah. I'm gonna check them out, man. If it's a Web3 thing, it's gonna be powerful. It's only Web3 project on Apple Store and Google Play Store. Stuff like that. Crypto companies should market themselves and go in on Web3 because yeah, that's powerful. Web3 is different, man. Web3 is a different ball game. And you got to be able to capture those narratives early, guys. Early, capture these narratives, and you are one of the best. You're going to be, man, it's going to be fire. Capture them narratives because narratives run crypto and marketing. Gary Network, they market themselves. And the moment they do, yeah, that's when you're gonna see them. Yeah, let's take a look at their website. Yeah, it looks clean. You know, I mean, yeah, looks like they want to be an application, a streaming application or something to that effect. And oh man, crypto.com, Kraken, OKEX, Huobi Global, they in most centralized exchanges. So why aren't they pumping, bro? We need. Oh man, this is dope. Yeah, that's clean. I'm looking at now. That's pretty good. They need to pump, bro. With everything they got going on and how they partnered with the large exchanges, come on, bro. Yeah. Jimmy Makuti, opinion on Inspect Coin connected to Twitter. Inspect Coin. Okay, let's have a look. What Inspect Coin got going on? Inspect Coin. INSP. Let me know, guys. I've never heard of these cryptos. I'm just looking them up because the user. Yeah. Okay. 3% up. All right. One past 7 days. For the past month, is down 10%. And for the past year, I gotta check, it's still at 17 cents. That's another token with 1 billion max supply. Shout out to DBI. 1 billion. The first meme coin that might hit $1 if the dev gets it right. Shout out to the dev, man. Inspect story. They launched at about 18 cents. They started. They ran up to about 30 cents. All right, dipped back down. Boom. But then you have only 160 million circulating supply. Same problem with Gary token. 160 million. This is a very low circulating supply. The total supply is 1 billion. So that means only 16% is out there circulating. You still have time to buy it, but watch out for the dumpers now. That means this token is locked a lot. So as they releasing gradually, they selling, this price is coming down. You might be lucky to buy inspect coin under 10 cents. Once we dip, big dip, and then you're gonna start getting back in now. But right now, only the DCA guys would be able to pick this up if they believe in something like this long term, right? Yeah, shout out to you all, man. Yeah. R3A say I invested in it approximately $10,000 and I love Web3 project. Hey man, shout out to you. I hope you make it, especially with 10K. Yeah, I would diversify, man. I would take 5K out of that, no financial advice, and put it into somewhere else where it's more secure. But I wouldn't go heavy $10,000 in a project like that. They just take it easy. Don't throw all of your money in it. And then, because it may or may not work out long term, you got to invest in their vision. Believe in the vision? Yes, you're right. If you believe in their vision and their long term horizon that they're going to be doing numbers, then yeah, it's a gem. It seems like R3A is into this Gary token a lot. But yeah, man, you have to believe in their vision. If you believe in their vision, it's going to yield fruit. Yeah. Yeah. This year, Bitcoin, $100,000. That's what we was talking about on this stream today. What else? The Saudi Aramco money coming into here. God candle buys. But yeah, 2024 also watch out for a great reset. And if that happens, man, I'm looking at hbar. Like hbar was a blessing this year. Shout out to Mr. Zuni. He was talking about a coin on hbar. I might make a video about it. It's actually, he talked about 3 or 4 of them. And he said, hey, man, this could be it. So I'll be looking into, I'm going to be looking into them ones. We might make videos about them. I need to sit down with Mr. Zuni one time live and like this. And I'll send him the link one day so he can come on the channel and we can talk. You see, I told you guys, what goes up must come down. When I come out with videos and I say, hey, man, I've been DCAing with hbar for about 1.5 years now, I've only got like almost 100,000 tokens. Don't get discouraged and not get in it. Take your time out. We was at 9 cents. We're coming back down to, it's cooling off. So I'm looking for another entry point right now. Once we come back down to 7.6, boom, buy some more hbar. Hbar, I don't even think it's going to be a performer this year in 2024. hbar is a next year coin, 2025. That's when you're going to see the fun now begin. That's when you're going to see the fun. That's why I'm looking for. That's why I said, if you're an investor, have a long-term horizon. Only short-term gambling mindset people and the traders, I got to get in and out of these tokens. If you know what you're doing, don't get wrecked. Then you can do that. But crypto has nothing to do with gambling. This company has a vision. They partnered with Google, IBM, who else? F-Post. A lot of these Visa type companies, bro, giant corporations, the S&P 500 companies are using their technology. So they're going to be powerful, man. And they have their own chain. And in that chain, there's also utility tokens they're building. Crypto is an investment. Don't ever let any idiot tell you crypto is gambling. That's bullshit. They're lying to you because they don't know the space. They don't understand it. They're telling you, oh, you're low IQ. They're the lowest IQ of the people. They only, what I'm saying? We're not gambling over here. Nothing. Even if I talk about a meme coin like DBI, it came with power. It came with use case and utility. The dev is the first meme coin that came out with his own NFTs. He marketed himself to death last year and this year. The dev. And he came out with his own video game. Shout out to the DBI video game, man. He came out with his own video game. It's selling in these stores to this day. Utility, use case. I talk about Shiba Inu. I don't go to CoinMarketCap and pick up 100 different meme coins and say, oh, that's dumb, bro. When have I ever done that? But these little racist ass male Karens would tell you, oh yeah, you know, you don't smoke weed and stuff. Stop assuming every black man you see with dreadlocks smokes weed. I don't do no kind of drugs, nothing. No smoke weed. I'm not one of y'all. I didn't smoke weed for 14 years in my life and all this dumb stuff. That's racist. I don't stop assuming when you see a black man with dread, he smokes weed. I don't do drugs. I don't even drink alcohol. We perform, we do, makes a lot over here. Make sure our surface is clean, face the east every day. You know, shout out to our other halves too. We don't do none of that stupid stuff, bro. We don't do that. None of that, bro. I don't do drugs. I don't even drink alcohol. But these dumbasses, they don't know. Because this is what they do. You watch YouTubers judge you because they want to pinpoint your life and try to judge you and all this other dumb stuff. I don't judge people on the internet. When I call upon your morals, I'm calling you out based off of what are your morals in crypto. I don't care what you do at home with your life. If you have 17 different women in your life and all this stupid stuff, I don't judge people. I don't care. I care about none of that. We're talking about crypto, your morals when it comes to crypto. Because when you come and tell me you're a high moral guy, right, we're going to check you in them kind of morals when it comes to your monetary gains. When you come and tell people, oh, you know, I'm no longer getting these scam developers, if they don't show me their faces, I'm not going to interview them. I'm going to line up with some other YouTubers. We're going to boycott these scammers because I don't like people getting scammed. People are going to respect you because of that. What changed? Because of stable fund money? What changed? Because of QOP money? You come back and do the same stupid stuff now. And you calling yourself a real guy. I'm real and I'm this and that. I keep it real on this channel. Ha ha ha. And all this dumb stuff. But when QOP launched, you didn't display the they were giving you money, allegedly, right? Until his own people, your own people have to call you out on that. And your dumbass have to go and display it later. The fact that this is a paid promotion and all this other stuff. Why hide it? Because this is, that's why I told you, tit for tat morals. You're not fake. That's why these clowns are moving like that, bro. I don't care what you do at home and all this other stuff. I don't judge people. What I think calling you on is the dumb stuff that these people be doing on their channel and then tell you because I'm just a damn YouTube, I'm gambling, you know, hiding behind that mantra, you know, dangling carrots in front of face and then tell them, hey, don't get in. Don't get in. Don't do what I'm doing. Of course, people are going to do what you're doing. If you dangle carrots in front of their face, if I come here every day and I tell you guys, hey guys, today, but don't get in. Don't do what I'm doing, though. Do what I'm doing. But look at my account. I'm making $100,000 a day. Look at it. Oh, this is powerful. But don't do what I'm doing. I'm just a dumb YouTuber. I'm documenting my journey. Of course, people are going to get in. Right? You make videos for a whole year. Even some of the drip network shills did it too. These dumbasses that was shilling drip for 2 years. Shout out to the squad. Hey, running their big mouth, going after people. How you do a content for 2 years? 2 years you do content, right? Only to delete 90% of it because the shit went to zero and it crashed. 90% of your videos are gone, wiped out of the face of the internet. You removing the evidence that you was a shill into this. So what are you hiding? What? I mean, if you can make a mistake with a project, I did it before on this channel. I make a video about a project, it goes to zero, I remove the video. But to remove 90% of your content, all of that economic energy you wasted. QOP, look, it's been up for 5-7 months, baby. And that's smart. You high IQ, you dumbass. For many months, you've been shilling QOP, right? Rubbing it in people's faces, doing all this kind of monkey business. But the moment it rugs, you have to remove 300 videos that you made out of that. What's the point of doing? You wasted many months of a company that you believe in. And this is what they do. That's why I said do the exact opposite of what they're doing. Because the moment they tell you this is going to go to the moon, hey, QOP, January is coming. January is coming. Even other smaller YouTubers were calling them out, say, yo, this is the top signal. Sell and get out of QOP. But January, they're coming with their own token. They are going to go legitimate. All of these dumb stuff. When the guys were preparing to pull the rug the whole time. If a YouTuber come out 5 months later and tell you, I've been in this for 6 months, get out of that thing. Get out. Get the hell out. It's a Carol Finance people did the same thing. Hey, I'm George from Carol Finance, Nakamoto. This is October. I'm George from Carol Finance. Our TVLs are going up 100,000, 200,000. Nope, sorry, not interested. Nakamoto, you're really missing out. Carol Finance on base. We're killing it. Oh, we're going to go over to Binance. Look at our TVL is 1 million. But you always see people getting it. That's why that dumbass clown, Mr. What's going on? Guys, this is what they do. The TVLs are going up, baby. It's going up. Jump, jump. And they rush you in there. The moment you rush in there, you are exit liquidity. So what's the point of doing that? And when the thing go down, they wipe out all of their videos. I don't want to make videos about a DeFi project, shill it for 6, 7, 8, 9 months, only to watch it go to zero. Then I have to wipe out videos. That's wasting time, bro. That's high IQ. How could we respect you? That's low IQ, bro. That's dumb. These stupid ass DeFi YouTubers, bro. That's a smart move. Shilling Drip Network for 2 years only to wipe out your entire catalog, and you the smart ones though. Shilling QOP. Oh yeah, that's why when they came out with the stable funds, same thing. Michael told me this, the developer told me that, this, and that. I say it's time to get the hell out of that protocol if you guys are on it. That's honesty. Not bullshit people, because it's been going good for me for 6 months, 7 months. And you know these are just gamble plays. They have nothing to do with DeFi or crypto. But then you rub it in people's faces and said, look at how much money I'm making from this. Ha ha ha. You're becoming a dangerous weapon at all-time highs, right before the developer pulls the rug. It almost seems like they're paying you behind the scenes to pump it up a little bit more before they use it for exit liquidity. That's what happened with QOP. That's why people are suspicious. Watch out for all of these YouTubers, because they're bullshitters. They'll come and give you that fake Jim Carrey face that I'm such an honest guy, but they're the most dishonest clowns ever in this game. To get paid for stuff, they don't display it. You don't know what they be talking about behind the scenes with them. This ain't conspiracy theory. It's real. This is real, what I talk about on this channel. Ain't no conspiracy theory, no nothing, bro. We don't fucking do drugs over here. Watch your mouth, disrespectful, racist clown, bro. Daring people to call, okay, Karen. You look more like a Karen than me, you clown. I don't care about people I'm concerned about people who coming into crypto and predators like that. These clowns are preying on them. When things go to zero, they say they're normalizing it. A DeFi is just a gamble play, man. It's the gray areas. It's not regulated and all this dumb stuff. You're not supposed to teach people, give them the history of crypto and where this thing come from. Why does Binance exist? Why do you think I'm fighting for them, even though I'm not even in their centralized exchange? I haven't used Binance since 2018. But I'm not even in their centralized exchange, bro. But because of what they have built and how they came up, or CoinMarketCap is taking payments from the meme coins, and the meme coins are rug pulls. Some of them are scams, so they should go to jail and all this dumb shit. And that's a dumb analogy. CoinMarketCap is a legitimate business. What you're doing, even meme coins are better than what you're doing, because meme coins actually work hard. They code their thing. They put it on the blockchain. They code these tokens. They put it on the blockchain and they speculate on it. It's a speculative market. It's just like a penny stock. But what you're doing has nothing to do with crypto. You want to call it, no. What you're doing is gambling. It's dumb. You know, it's really stupid what you do. It has nothing to do with meme coins. You should get a license. There, he's talking about CoinMarketCap and all this stuff. CoinMarketCap doesn't have a gambling license. Go to the SEC and the DOJ and ask them if every single crypto should have a gambling license, since you think crypto should be, just like the stake.coms of this world. But they don't have a gambling license because it is a respected market. Trillions of dollars are not coming into QOP and the dumb shit that you're doing. They're coming into CoinMarketCap. They're coming into Bitcoin. They're coming into whatever listed on CoinMarketCap, the large caps and these altcoins. Government money is coming into crypto. Do they consider that gambling? No, they consider it investments. That's why ETFs are taking so long to get approved mom and pops and retirement money is going to come into crypto. That's not gambling. But if you want to talk about gambling, the QOPs and all this garbage that you got going on, why don't they get a gambling license? So that means you are illegally gambling. You illegally gambling, and your dumbass should be locked up. You see that? You illegally gambling because you calling everything else gambling, right? I don't consider myself gambling, but you are gambling because what you're doing, right? Since you say everything else is gambling, then you are illegally, you should get a gambling, what do you call it? A gambling license, because you're promoting dumb gambling protocols, right? And everything you get into should be a regulated gambling website. Why don't they have a regulated gambling license? This is why I was calling him out on. And what they do is people will come here and put on a front face as if they're men. I'm from the real world. I don't do this internet shit. Or if you was on my face, we would have a coffee, sit down and be civilized human beings. So why would you think I would disrespect you to your face? But this is the words that are coming out of this mic. You best bet that if I ever stand in your face, your mother could the same energy that I have right now. And those who know me know better. I don't be hiding shit from no boy. Same energy. And I'll be telling you, yo, what you're doing is bullshit, is wrong. That's why they run in the way. This is why they tuck their tail and run. So don't come and say, talk to me face to face, man for man. Let's be civilized human beings. How many civilized conversations have I had on this channel with people? Shout out to my two Satoshi. Shout out to Drip Coach. Me and him from a complete opposite end. But Coach hit me up in the comment section. Hey, I understand you got some concerns, X, Y, and Z. With respect, I accepted his request. Within hours, we was on my channel chopping it up, talking. That's all it is. I'm not gonna bite people. I don't give a crap about pulling views out of your garbage, bro. I don't care about these YouTubers having large channels. So what, bro? I'm here for the people, the real people that's supposed to be helped out, because they run everywhere looking for information and people to help them. Nobody's educating them. Nobody's helping them. People are telling them, hey, I'm just documenting my journey. I'm doing this bullshit. Hey, if you get in, it may or may not be here. If you get wrecked, hey, it is what it is. Why aren't you teaching people the long-term plays? Why aren't you telling them about the use case of cryptocurrencies? Should we just be dumb gambling DeFi projects all the time? That's why people don't respect this space, because the guys like that just making us look bad. Stupid stuff like that. This is a whole marketplace. This is a whole niche within the realm of investment. It's some powerful stuff that's going on in this cryptocurrency market. That's why a lot of these dumbass mattress guys, they got in it. They discovered it in 2020 and they just FOMO rushed it in 2021. Come in this space trying to turn it into a gambling ground. You don't respect investors. Pushing people away. Oh, just go to the stock market and go do this and go do that. That's stupid. And this is why I say people, and they always say, oh, you blame the YouTuber. You blame the YouTuber. I'm not blaming the freaking YouTubers. I'm saying exercise a certain level of responsibility. I made a shit ton of mistakes last year with Furio and all these other things. Do you see me throughout 2023? This is the 1st of January here of 2024. Did you see me talk about anything Furio like for the last 12 months, ever since that shit happened? I left it behind and I never looked back, because I know that ain't real crypto. You make your mistakes, you learn from them, you exercise a certain level of responsibility, and you move on. This is what you do. You don't bullshit, go back to the same dumb behavior, right? And say, oh, well, this is not regulated, so it's just a wild, wild west. It's a wild, wild. Then you're just becoming part of the problem. You're not part of the solution. You're part of the problem. I'm trying to be part of the solution. That's why I'm bringing Web3 into crypto. I'm bringing long-term investments, things that we're not gambling on, but you're betting on real legitimate companies. Yes, even meme coins. I don't go to fucking Coin Market Cap and look for the scammiest meme coin and say, hey, let's just FOMO our money in here. You're gambling. These other YouTubers said that too. That the Ty Lopez kid. Same mistake, He made a video always trying to jab at me somehow. I don't know what's wrong with these guys, bro. They're coming at me right and left. So when you see me ranting on the channel, it is what it is. You know, this dude made a video and said, "Oh, if you put money in altcoins like blindly or something like that, you're gambling. You know, you're just gambling if you put money on altcoins and whatnot." But the problem is with that is you just gambled in front of us if you're going by that narrative. So by his logic and definition, oh, I should be kind of here if you're not fundamental analysis, right? Basic research. If you're not doing deep dive analytical research on an altcoin, you know, normal basing all of these casing points, right? He's establishing X, Y, and Z into his thing. If you're not doing any of that, 300 hours worth of research, Panda Finance is the best thing. Get into Panda Finance is the best altcoin ever. Several months later, Panda Finance does a little 10, 20x, whatever. He makes his money, cash out and get out, and all of a sudden, oh, I moved away from Arbitrum now. It's not Panda Finance. We're going to do something else. So that means I'm hbar based off of everything that I have explained. You're dismissing that. They're thinking we just blindly picking altcoins. But he researched an altcoin for 375,000 hours. Tell you it's the best thing ever, but he's not in it long term. He just waited for the thing to pump a little 10x, 12x, boom, crashes, he dumps it, and then moves on to something else. How are you not gambling? You are the one gambling, in my opinion. That's dumb, bro. And this is the problem. I don't even want to be calling out this, but this is you're gambling. When I talk about hedera, I'm talking about long term. When I talk about electroneum, long-term vision. I'm a cryptocurrency investor. But if you come over here and you're talking to me about how you research Panda Finance for 1,700 hours, only to dump it after it has its first mini pump, you don't believe in that long term. That means everything you was telling me about how great their technology and how they're going to be the next big thing is was just all bullshit, hot air. You did all of that stuff just so the price can pump so you can dump it. You don't care about the utility or none of that stuff. It's out the window, right? You see, YouTubers, they don't be hearing themselves. That's the problem. They don't be. That's the issue with this game, bro. Learn how to respect crypto. We know what we're doing over here. We took our portfolio from $5,000 to $35,000. Killing it, bro. By being careful, by being strategic, by not gambling, but investing. Believe in these things long term. It may or may not yield fruit, but we ain't gambling over here. Put some respect on our name. Nakamoto Crypto land. He goes, post shit is over. No 10x for you before another dump takes place, especially if BTC takes a correction. Okay. Yeah, post chain, man. I'm sad that it I don't want it to end that way, bro. It's gonna be bad for the post-chain sacrifices. But I just don't want them to an entire bull market. Everything else is pumping around you, and you're not diversified. You're just waiting on post-chain to pump. And if that happened, man, it's gonna be really, really bad. It's gonna be terrible. I'm Twigs. He goes, "What up, Nakamoto? What up, Twigs? Shout out to you, man." Yeah. I'm just having a one beginning of the year stream, positive one. You know, apologies for the rants. People always come here for me ranting. But yeah, it's just passion, man. I speak passion. I don't have a hatred born in my heart. It's just bullshit. I don't have nothing to get jealous of over these YouTubers, bro. I don't get jealous of people who make content for 6 months, believing in a stupid, dumb DeFi project that happens to be a gamble play, only for that project to die and they wipe out all of their videos. I don't get jealous of stuff like that, bro. You know, I don't have a jealous bone in my body. I wish everybody well and success. Take your investments seriously and invest accordingly, man. You may or may not retire, but so what? 85-90% of the world is not retired. They're just working class people, and that's who we are. And this is who I want to appeal and approach to. I don't want to come here and show you how much money I'm making and brag about. It's not in me. You know, we all poor, we all just trying to come up together. I'm trying to help the best people to the best of my ability so they can come up, we can come up together. I don't have an evil born in my body. This is Nakamoto Crypto. What you see is what you get. You know, I don't be judging people. I don't be coming after people or nothing. But I'm just saying, if you're calling yourself in certain moral standards, ain't no virtue signaling. You supposed to stand with those morals. But you can't tell me that you yin, but in reality you're yang. You know. And that's my only thing about it. I don't even want to sit down with none of these guys and talk to them, because what's the point, bro? Ain't no way you're gonna try to high IQ me when your IQ is the level of a toddler. You know, that's not, you know, that's why it's not even cool to be going back and forth with people like that. 2024, we're gonna move on. We're gonna try to be as positive as we can. And just like we did it in Cardano back in the mid-May of 2020, when I started this channel, my first video was covering Cardano at 8 cents, because I believe in the technology. I believe in the long-term vision of Hoskinson and his team, the IOHK Foundation. This is where we're going with some of these other cryptos that we're going to talk about. We're going to be very strategic and careful. Sometimes we might talk some short-term plays and whatnot, but our vision, our long-term vision, is to talk about these long-term cryptocurrencies so we can all shine and prosper through them. Hopefully, from the beginning to the end of this year, we'll do well. And from the beginning and the end of 2025. You see how I'm giving you two. I don't have an evil bone in my body. I don't go around here to attack people. No, none of that. It's all BS. YouTubers trying to, you know, put me down in so many ways. Like, they'll tell you nobody's watching me, but look how many people are watching me, bro. Come on. Like, let's be grown-ups in this game. If you want to talk grown-up, let's talk grown, because I can be civilized and responsible, as I have done on this channel before. What I have not done and what I refuse to do is irresponsibility, and then try to normalize it and put it into people's head, because they're going to think all of crypto is like that when it's not. It's not. That's not true. That's not all of crypto. All right. Shout out to Twigs, man. Twigs said, you see MinSwap going to do token burning. Big moves coming. Let's go. I told y'all. I told you all. I told you a year ago. MinSwap is at 2 pennies, bro. 2-3 cents. And you're going to have, listen, if the Black Swan event happens, MinSwap is the #1 DEX in the Cardano ecosystem, guys. It's at 2 pennies. You have more chance of MinSwap hitting 25, 50 cents, or maybe to $1 than Cardano going to $20 like these large YouTubers be telling you. I'm telling you, they told us $10 Cardano. We believed it, and some of us got wrecked. Luckily, I got out just on time. As soon as it dropped from $3 to $2.90, I was out. But some people, unfortunately, didn't get out on time, and I started preaching and advocating for people to get out by November, December 2021. But this time around, when they say Cardano $20, Cardano $10, target $5, take your profits. $5 per ADA is feasible. Cardano gives you a new all-time high of 1.5x every 4-year cycle. 2017, 2018, Cardano peaked at $1.36 or $1.33, something like that. And then in 2021, Cardano peaked at $3. You see that? Peak at maybe $5, $6. Target there, and you be safe, because this is crypto at the end of the day. You know, when the pumpage happen, everybody's telling each other. When the dumpage happen, no one tells you anything. People just be selling right and left. That's what I did with Solana, and I managed to save a lot of people who watch the videos a lot of money. Shout out to you all, man. I think I've been up the longest today. 1.5 hours. Okay. Yeah. Shout out to you all, man. 2024, no hatred. I'm going to try and do less and less attacks, you know, because I'm passionate about this. You can't blame me. It's crypto. And I'm going to do more and more positive content and try my best. We successfully done it. In 2022, I left gamble plays out of the way. 2023, I took it serious. And that's how I was able, from a little guy, to grow a portfolio from 5,000 to 35,000. 35,000 is nothing. Some people, they gamble with that. They throw it away. That's nothing. It's not about the money, but it's the principles and convictions and respecting what we got going on over here. And I don't want to scam people, bro. Like, come on. Like, I don't want to do people like that, man. Yeah. hbar and Source, ADA, min swap on top of the holdings 2024. Exactly. Get ready, people, and stay ready. Cardano's got min swap on. Yeah. hbar got Source swap. And ironically, a Source swap and min swap have the same price range. Pennies at the moment. Which means if there's a potential 100x, you might want to look into them. 23, 50 cents. I'm not making any promises. Nobody knows. I don't have a crystal ball. But I'm just saying, based off of their utility, the largest application used in the Cardano ecosystem right now is MinSwap, that DEX, that decentralized exchange. And SocialSwap is the #1 DEX on Hedera hashgraph. hbar will be great on its own. Doesn't need Google and IBM or none of that. Kill them noise narratives, bro. It's gonna be big on its own, because 2021 we waited for Google to bring their people over, and hbar would be massively adopted. The technology took off, zoop, but the token didn't follow it. We only went from a penny to 50 cents, 55 cents. So we didn't top out $1 even. But this time around, hbar is waking up now. They have to compete with Ethereum. You have to give us a good chain with competing dexes. People are going to come in there and build whatever, meme coins, whatever they're building on there. And then they're going to, yeah, the power would come in, adoption would come. People, as they're using their chain and they get excited and they're happy, that's power, man. Yeah. All right, people, I'm about to get off. Thank you all for tuning in. Everybody in the chat, everyone who donated, my bro Marcus, everyone. I'm going to be doing more and more streams now and trying to do more and more content as we headed into the bull market. I want to thank you all for tuning in and supporting your boy Nakamoto Crypto. It's about the real ones. Stay real. Let's get it. Happy New Year, my brother Twigs. Yes, Happy New Year. May this year bring longevity in terms of money, prosperity in your life, and everything, man. I really mean that from the bottom of my heart. Everybody who tuned into this channel and supported me, didn't even know me, I want to thank you all, man. Let's bring positivity this year and leave the negative stuff behind. Let's go. Let's get it. I have been Mr. Nakamoto Crypto, and I'm out.